On November 21st, 2014, Jackie and I had gone up Mount Lemmon in Tucson, Arizona, a few hours before sunrise. We'd gone there to shoot some images using time-lapse photography, LED lighting, speed lights, and the background of the city lights of Tucson. We'd taken a rocking chair with us for these images, for the humor and the fun of it. It was bitter cold, and though we had dressed as prepared as possible, it made little difference. The wind chill was horrid. It was a difficult shoot in all respects. Jackie was terrific, never complaining and bearing up under extreme conditions and putting up with me and my commitment to the images. I could not feel my hands and fumbled around a great deal, which only exasperated the task. It took on the average of 15 minutes to set and shoot each image. How she put up with me on that day is beyond me. Jackie is truly one of a kind, and I am blessed by her. Finally, the sun began to rise, and we headed back to the truck. The sunrise was coming, and I could not help myself and trotted over to another location so I could capture each moment as it occurred. I still had no feeling in my hands, and Jackie opted to get in the truck and crank up the heater. Jackie was the smart one. I was living my obsession with capturing the best possible images as they occurred. I was also cold beyond reason or belief, and it made no difference to me at all. Sunrise is a very special time for us, nearly always silent in the beginning. It's the time that life begins for everything around us. Sounds begin to happen as life wakes up, and the splendor of the new sun and new day are very much a part of our personal reality. We rarely miss a sunrise, no matter where we are. The following images happened. I have no explanation as to how they happened because I was looking through the lens directly into the sun and did not see any of the images for what they are until I put them up on my computer. There is no Photoshop involved here other than to resize the images into manageable files. These images are as they were taken. There may be a photographic or scientific explanation for these images. I've heard some of those, but not one has been proven. What follows is for you to experience as we did, and your conclusions will belong to you. What you have just seen is a beautiful sunrise as it happened, frame by frame. The little black dot is probably dust on my lens. As these images were being taken, I was making camera adjustments. However, the position of the camera never changed. Shooting directly into the sun is a challenge, to say the least. The orb is something quite different. What is this orb? Is this Planet X as described by Zecharia Sitchin in his renowned book, The 12th Planet? We've taken other sunrise images since this event. Some of those also had strange images that were different shapes, that moved differently. Is there an extraterrestrial presence interacting with humans on planet Earth and we are not being told? Frankly, I would not be surprised. Governments tend to withhold information to protect themselves, their positions, and to control the populace. There is much evidence of this throughout history. What I do know is that there is change in the universe happening all the time. Change on planet Earth is happening right now as well. If we expect change, we will never be disappointed. One of my old sayings seems appropriate to this moment. The only thing that life really has going for it is that it is never boring.